Away.
Okay, well,
That ain't right. It's that button. You don't even know how to work your phone.
that's how we starting.
You don't know how to work your phone.
Well,
Okay.
what's up, good people?
Nobody's there yet,
I
George.
can still talk. It's still recording.
It just says you're live on
Oh,
my
for the
phone.
love, baby. I can. This is how we starting.
Okay. You have to invite. Okay. Go ahead.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy George, author, poet, spoken word. My cray fiance here. Say hey, baby.
Hi. I'm not
So,
cray cray.
well, So, like I said, we were gonna, try something out. Get on here, talk about matters of the heart. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
Why are you on your phone?
I'm putting it up.
That's gonna be a topic for another day.
Yeah. Oh, phones?
Yep.
I really want that to be a topic.
Yes, yeah.
When you should really put your phone down.
Yeah. Cause Lord.
You're on your phone a lot.
No, we can ask your kids.
When I was
we're straying off, y'all.
When I was watching Real Housewives yesterday on demand,
What's up, Thais?
You were on your phone,
babe.
For an hour.
If we were to add up the minutes of who was on their phone more, we can ask the kids. Don't let me call Mariana up here and ask her.
Don't take.
Anyway, right.
Okay.
See.
Okay, stay on top.
What's up, y'all?
We're only giving us a few minutes.
Okay.
I've agreed to do this.
It was her idea.
Well, we talked about it. This was a vision. Let's just do it. Come on.
Okay. First of all, hope everybody is okay. We're just, on here discussing.
Hey, Thais.
Hey, Thais.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Paul? What's up, Cordell? Talking about the matters of the heart. What we wanted to talk about tonight was honesty.
Okay.
Most importantly, initially while you're dating or in a relationship. So
I agree. Honesty.
Yeah, honesty. So the reason I wanted to talk about that, I was thinking about our first date, which was now almost 2 years ago.
What?
Almost 2 years ago, April of 2016. So probably the most brutally honest. What's up, Rochelle? Happy Friday Eve.
Hey, Shell. Hi, bestie.
Brutally honest first date I've ever been on. Basically, we were both in the dating game. We were both dating other people. I was dating maybe...
Date.
Yeah.
My soror told me to be a serial dater.
Yeah.
During that time.
No doubt. I was dating 2 other people, I believe, and everybody...
Two?
I told you that.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
So... Oh, my Lord. You go hold this phone a little bit. So anyway, we were just honest about what we were doing. I had never really dated before. Like she said, her friend told her, well, who told you to be a serial
One of my
dater?
sorors.
Yeah.
She told me to be a serial dater.
My grandmother, rest her soul, when she was alive, she always told me I never really dated. Because what I would do is I would meet one person. It would just be that one person and that's it, which is really not dating.
That was like, we go together.
Right. So, with the whole yes, no, and maybe box.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Back then. Okay.
So, when I became separated and got divorced, I said, I'm going to for real. What's up, Brandon?
We got some questions. Okay. Go ahead.
So basically, I started for real dating. Rochelle says, what is dating?
What qualifies
as dating? Yes. Well, did you want to answer first?
I'll let you answer first because you're the lead on this. Let's see what you have to say.
All right. Well, dating seems to be subjective nowadays because it depends on the person you ask. My opinion. Dating, well, to me, you have the heading of dating and it could be subheadings. You have people that are dating for different reasons. Mm-hmm. You have people that are dating just to have fun or just for companionship, just to avoid going to the movies by themselves. Mm-hmm. Me, when I date with a goal.
I date with a purpose.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Dating with a purpose. So I'm dating hoping that this turns into something.
Absolutely.
That's how I've always dated. So when I was dating, when I met Miss Takesha here, it was for an end game. The end game was for this to be somebody serious and, to possibly marry. So that worked out, huh?
It did. I got a ring, y'all.
There you go. Okay. So, what now? Your definition?
Well, pretty much the same thing that you said, honey, is dating with a purpose. Whereas before, I kind of, like he said in the beginning, you get somebody and it's like, okay, it's just this one person. I'm just going to settle for them. And this is who I'm going to be with. This is my person. Whereas this time around, when I met George, it was kind of like, hey, like you said, our first date, it was like, hey, you dating? Yeah, I was just at a Catholic wedding on Sunday.
Right.
I'm seeing this guy.
That was our first date.
That was our first date.
We talked about
Very refreshing. He was like, oh, okay.
I told her I was just out with somebody last week and I'm dating for real, trying it out. And we both kind of shared how we felt. I think we both felt weird and guilty a little because we never did that before. No, because I never did.
I had never done that either. Yeah. And I think I told you that when we were at Adobe Gillis that first date. I was like, I've never really done this, but I said I was going to do something different this time. Yeah. I was going to try to, step outside of myself. And maybe this time it'll work. Because I have been in so many those relationships where you get one guy and it's like, we're together. You check that box, yes, no, maybe. And I always would check yes, yes, yes. Yeah. And never say anybody else. So this time I was like, you know what? When you inbox me, it was like, can I take you out? Let's stop beating around. When you remember you inboxed me and you asked me out on a date. Let's
go back. Because you always, because you always.
You did ask me out in the inbox. You did DM me.
Because you always started with that, but it was because you responded, you commented on one of my dear future wife posts.
I said thank you.
Yeah, as if I was talking to you, yeah.
But you were talking to me.
Okay. Well, obviously I was. Obviously, you manifested it.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you got it. Exactly. So that's what I did. But anyways, I tried something different. I tried something different. Yeah. And here we are.
Here we are.
And, he started to be consistent. Remember, you just were consistent, making plans. We were hanging out to where that other guy that I was dating, he just kind of fell off. And one day you said, hey, are you still seeing old boy?
I slid in the DM.
Yeah, he was in the DM.
I slid in the DM.
And the rest is history.
There you go.
It's good to be honest in the beginning.
There you go.
To be very honest and open about where you are, what you're doing, if you're serious, if you're not serious, if you're dating just to have a good time, or hey, you just want a booty call.
Yeah. What's up, Till? What's up, Till?
There's nothing wrong with telling them in the beginning.
Yeah. Till said, write a book. Are you giving free information? Till, I have a book. This is in my book.
This is the book that brought us together. Where's Love Her?
I don't have any copies on me.
Well, the book that brought us together was
Lover. Which you can get on Amazon. But Till, I'm speaking on this from elements I wrote in my Lover book. I have a chapter about honesty. And the chapters in Lover are labeled as letters because I feel like I'm talking to my fellow men. So I have a chapter called The Letter of Honesty. And that's basically what I'm talking from. Just basically, I feel like we owe... we owe, when we're dating, we owe that person honesty to give them the freedom to choose. And we don't do that enough. In the least, I feel like that's what we owe that person that we're dating because they're out here looking like we are. And in my opinion, why not be honest? It's enough people out here looking for various different things and different types of relationship. And you're saving that person time and you're saving yourself time by simply being honest up front. And that way, if they're not wanting what you want, you move on to the next one.
Peace, nigga. I'm sorry.
We have not worked out the bleep yet.
There's no bleeps here. This is all raw and real.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
See ya.
That's why I love it.
See ya.
All right. So yeah. So just summing up that honesty thing. You just. We owe it to whomever we're dating, courting, whatever you want to call it. At least honesty, at least as far in the least in terms of our intentions, because then it gives them the freedom to choose, and they owe us honesty as well, because we get the freedom to choose. You take away that person's freedom to choose when you enter in dishonest. Just my opinion. Agree. So that's what's up. Cheryl said, "What's up?"
Hi, Liz.
So that's what's up. Anybody got any questions? I saw a couple questions earlier, but
I don't know how you go back. See, I should be on this one getting the questions. And my phone's better than yours. Let's see.
No, it's not.
It is. So let me go because I want to get the questions. I should probably be able to scroll back up to get questions. If we're trying to be successful at
new relationship, how to make them last. Well, relationships.
How do we make ours last?
Right. A relationship is definitely.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Is definitely two-sided. It's two ways. It has to work both ways. So it's not about how can you make it last. It's about how can you all make it last. How can you both make it last? And in my opinion, it's work, right? Nothing short of work.
Yep, every day.
You have to love on purpose. Love just does not fall in your lap. It falls in the form of work, if it falls. But you have to put forth the work. It's a daily situation. I have a chapter in my book Lover that's called The Letter of Foreplay, where it's not, I'm talking about your traditional foreplay, but it's more so foreplay in terms of foreplay could be, baby, that shirt looks good on you. Or, ooh, you smell so good. Or just, patting a little backside.
Pat it.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't been doing that lately.
You know what? I patted it.
You better get it together.
I just patted it yesterday morning. I did.
And you have to remind him a lot, too. It's all about reminding.
You don't have to remind me.
Sometimes.
Whatever.
They forget how they got you. Remember that,
really,
ladies?
Really?
Okay, I'm sorry.
You really?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. He just said it's work.
Yeah, it's work. But she don't have to remind me as much as she making it out to be. Whatever.
Somebody said they still waiting on their book. Quan, you ain't got your book yet, girl.
I just mailed it off yesterday.
Oh, he did. He mailed it off yesterday. It's coming.
Was it yesterday?
No,
it was the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
She saw me
packing books. I saw him here at
Love
the
you
table.
too, Tracy. So yeah.
He was packing books.
Anybody that's tuned in and ordered Dear Future Wife, which is this book, Dear Future Wife. Sorry, it's backwards. You know how the camera works.
No, it was okay.
Okay. Those books were mailed out the day before yesterday. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anybody got any questions? Holler. As long as it ain't X-rated. Can we do X-rated?
I don't know. Facebook might shut you down.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We don't want that.
There you go. Rochelle says, or completing a task from her load of responsibility. Yes. And I feel like we're very good partners in that. If she, to me, it doesn't make sense.
What did I say today when I came to the house? When I came in the house? Today's Thursday. We just recently moved in together, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, we only been, we moved in Saturday before last.
Yeah.
So this is day 12. Day 12.
And I said to him today, I don't cook on Thursdays. Just want you to know, by the way.
And that's okay.
I cooked Monday, I cooked Tuesday, and I cooked yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm not cooking today.
Right.
So Thursday is my off day.
And that's all right.
So, yes, releasing my load is him to get his butt up and go in the kitchen and fix dinner.
And that's what I did.
And he does laundry. Yep.
I do laundry.
You do laundry. Oh, he's an excellent folder. Oh, my God. My towels in my cabinet. My God.
Oh, you saw that?
I saw that.
I didn't think you would appreciate that.
I did appreciate that.
That's from working in retail.
I just didn't get a chance. I thought I was at the store. I thought I was in Macy's.
I want to thank Dillard's.
Oh, my God.
For Dillard's, Tower City, Cleveland, Ohio. That's where I got my what's up, Heather? I spoke her up. Heather used to work with me at Dillard's. What's up, Heather?
Heather, he can fold good towels. Great folder. Woo!
So, yeah.
And iron too, y'all.
A mess. But, yeah, it's all about, so that goes into something else a little bit. That goes into partnership about, I don't believe in you complete me. I believe in you compliment me. So she has strengths. I have strengths. I have flaws. She has flaws. It's all about. I
don't have that many though, but yeah. I'm joking. It was just really.
It's all about. No, you don't, mate. But it's all about finding what they lack, finding what you lack, and hopefully you all don't lack in the same areas. But if you're fortunate enough to where you don't, then you could, pick up the slack from, one another. Mm-hmm. I feel like I could, wash a mean dish. I can't cook much.
No.
But
he can make bacon.
I can make, and some burgers.
Burgers. You do all right there, yeah. You can.
I do good burgers.
You do. You do.
Really? That's how we doing it? Okay. Off camera, you say some different stuff, but then with no, they not. No, they not, man. That was the camera. And then whatever, man.
They were more like
for real.
What's them little bitty burgers? Sliders. They were sliders.
Really? That's how we doing it.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway.
Okay.
No more burgers.
Okay, that's fine. I like turkey burgers anyway. Mine's are the best. Okay. I just want to add that it works, especially when two people come from two different cultures, age differences, but know that you love each other. Most importantly, it's
friendship. Yes, friendship.
I agree. Friendship is everything. And that's the thing. We became friends first. Because I'm going to tell you, in the beginning, I was like, I don't know about this guy. But I did.
The stuff you find out.
I'm just saying. I was a little worried. I didn't know.
When?
But we became, you know what? It was like, he's cool, but I don't know.
You never told me that.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought I told you.
How you gonna tell stuff? We on Facebook Live.
Okay, I'm sorry. But
what's up, Thelma? What's up?
Listen, no, I mean, you know know, you just be like, he's cool. You know, I just didn't really know where you were coming from in the beginning.
When we started dating, like in the summer of 16?
Yeah, you started really just like showing up and being consistent. And
consistency.
And that was different from me.
Yeah.
You know, it was different.
Balance.
So I was a little bit, I was a little worried in the beginning. You know, I had my guards up. Remember?
Go ahead and chime in. Quan got something to say. Cheryl, right? That's how you say her name? She said, can you read Mind and Help? We could try.
What she said?
She said, Dr. George and Dr. Takesha, can you read Mind and Help?
Okay.
And then Quan says, how can I chime in on this? Go ahead. Just comment. Go ahead.
Come on in.
Rochelle says, have you ever experienced a moment where you did not meet each other's expectations?
Oh, there you go. Invite.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, okay.
Invite. See, the Facebook does that now.
I didn't even know.
Here you go, Quan.
Bam.
I added you. How I do it?
Quan's friend. Okay.
Adding. Here you come. Facebook is new. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that your ear?
Yeah,
it's okay. I'll get you another.
Have you? Yeah, they were. Meet it. Well, what's up, Quan? What's up, girl?
So cool. I forgot.
I do have on clothes.
That's okay. That's okay.
This is a family show now.
It's a family little thing here.
Okay.
Right. I am so happy for you both. You know, I'm excited because I just got engaged too.
Congratulations!
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Congratulations,
yes!
Girl. Now, what's amazing about her? I met her 2+ years ago. She bought my book. We met at Barnes and Nobles in Easton.
Okay.
And she was talking about, because I was asking her questions about being a teacher. So she was talking about, I'm thinking about leaving the country. I'm like, wow. Leaving the country and. Okay, Virgin Islands.
Now she's in the Virgin.
She lives in the Virgin Islands.
We coming to visit.
You still teach,
right?
She still teaches. Congratulations. That's what's up, right
That's
there.
What's
That's an inspiration.
I just wanted to say, from a woman's perspective, being selectively single for many years, because I was really focusing on me, bettering me, my education, and my career. And I just want to say this from a spiritual aspect. You know, God is so good. And if women, we just wait.
Amen.
You got to wait because you will get your Boaz. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to. It's all about patience. Rochelle said couple trips. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like it. Yes.
Well, and Quan, I agree because I feel like not enough people, they go from relationship to relationship to relationship without giving their soul a chance to rest.
Exactly. Because you're still tied to the previous person.
Soul ties. That's right.
And that's why I dated.
To the previous person. So, you know, I had no idea. I just had this, even before I even decided to visit St. Croix, it was just in me to even move here. I haven't even seen St. Croix. Ain't know nothing about some of St. Croix. Didn't even know. So I March Easter weekend, March 2016, I came here on vacation for 8 days. And I loved it. I loved it. And I came back, started packing stuff and selling stuff, and was like, I'm out of here. So,
that's what's up.
So then,
your journey is definitely inspiring. That's what's up.
So moving forward, it will be one year tomorrow that I met my fiance on St. Patty's Day. And
Saturday. That's Saturday.
Yes, Saturday. And so, and I met him like on a dare. I wasn't looking for nobody. Wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, "Ooh, I'm single at St. Croix." Yes, wasn't even thinking about it. But a friend of mine who no longer lives here, we were enjoying St. Patty's Day. We were on our way home, and we were contemplating on, because here, like on a long story short, we were contemplating on paying $12 each for a taxi to get home. So we were just hanging out. So she was like, girl, I dare you to put your thumb up in, to hike for a ride, because here in St. Croix, it's not like feel like you're in danger or something like that. So I was like, you don't know me. So I did just like this. And here comes Juan. He pulls up.
Wow.
I was like, you going to the East End? And he was like, yeah, man, come on.
Wow.
So I get in and everything like that. I wasn't even thinking about, Ooh, yeah. I was thinking about getting home. I'm thinking about getting home.
Right.
So anyway, I just want to say, and so me and him, we exchanged numbers, and we just talked on the phone. We became friends first.
Yes, that's what it's about. Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
And he's 15 years older than me, which I don't have a problem. I've dated older men before, but the key thing is being friends and getting to know each other and everything like that.
Absolutely.
That's got to be the foundation.
Absolutely.
Yes. And we have been through so much in a short period of time. Mm-hmm. Like we've already have done the death do us part literally already before we even said the vows.
Yeah.
Wow. It went out.
We can't hear you, Quan.
We can't hear you, Quan.
Wait, hold on, let me see.
It's her phone. You done push mute. We can't hear you.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
This is island life. So sometimes in the house, the reception may go. So I have to come in the front of the house. So anyway, long story short, we became friends, and he's been there for me. We've been there for each other. And I just want to say, from a single woman, have been a long time single woman, from my perspective, wait. Just wait. Mm-hmm. And it goes for the men too. Wait. You have to wait. And it's work. Relationships are work.
Oh.
Especially, I'm what they call a Yankee. I'm from the States of mainland. Juan is cruising Puerto Rican, and it's a totally different culture. So I had to get accustomed to his ways, and he had to get accustomed to my ways. Because I've been single for so long, so I'm like stubborn, set in my ways, and and I'm superwoman, and I had to really calm down, and he has got me to the point where he has leveled me out, where I'm not so amped up and everything like that. So those are things you have to realize. You have to compromise in relationships.
Yes. Absolutely. And I'm learning that every single day.
Yeah. You have to compromise. So I'm just so excited and so happy for you both.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
that is a beautiful thing.
In 2018, I was not expecting it.
I know, right? And see what happened? God is good. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Girl.
But we got to come to the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, not in hurricane season. Not in hurricane
season.
No,
we won't. We won't. We won't do that.
Girl, good to hear your voice, girl. It's been a minute.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
I just wanted to chime in and everything like that. So this gives me an idea to speak from a woman's perspective on this.
Yes, and that's what we want. And really, encouraging other couples, because I was a single woman for a while and tried something different and didn't think I was going to get a good guy. Thought that I wanted too much, and he finally came. And so I pinch myself sometimes, like, woo!
And what you think you want, God knows what you want. You like, I want this. I want tall, dark, and I got the total opposite, and I'm perfectly happy with
it.
That's right. There you go. Good. That's all that matters.
Well, congratulations,
girl.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing the wedding pictures. All right.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye, girl. That's my girl.
I know she's so sweet. I don't know.
I think
okay. There you go.
Now we
had a question from
Rochelle had a question. It's getting dark outside. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Okay. We got to get in the light. Get over there, baby.
Are you moving me?
Yeah, we dark. See, that's okay. That's
that's better.
Okay.
Scoot again?
Yeah, babe, we dark.
Oh my God.
There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Here we go.
Oh man, I don't want it like that.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hold on. Okay, come on.
All right. So Rochelle,
what was her question?
Her question was, do you? I think she
said, he was preparing us, Shell.
No, she was asking. And Rob said extra credit. Yeah, you ain't never lied. Always a work in progress.
Yeah.
And
extra credit. Okay.
But she was asking, do we ever fall short of each other's expectations? Yeah, because we're human. all day. Yeah,
I think sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Can I give one example? It's not. It's not.
You can give me an example. Is it about what is it about? Let me know what it's about first.
Okay. Well, when we were before I moved in.
Okay.
What's the one thing I always used to complain about? All right. Now, when we first started dating,
I didn't know you always used to complain. Complain about
what? You never came over my house that much.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was always an issue. And the reason why I didn't come over as much is because George has shared parenting. And I believe in giving him his space and his time with his son. And I believe in that because I felt like that was y'all time. I didn't always want to interrupt that time.
But the complaint was you could come over
when he went to sleep.
No, even deeper. When I had him, could you still? He wanted you to come over.
I know.
But we would always come over here. So my thing was
just easier.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That was my answer. It was just easier.
And she was tired.
I was tired.
But Justin he used to always, can they come over here? Why can't they come over here? And I'm like, Justin, because she wants us to come over there.
But I still came sometimes, just not as much as you wanted.
No,
babe. I came enough.
No, babe.
Okay, it was okay.
Even Justin was
you're never gonna let me live that down.
No,
okay,
because it's the truth.
Okay. Okay, I didn't come as much as you wanted.
You maybe came twice, 2-3 times a month. Where me and him was over here 2 times a week.
It was just.
Am I lying about those numbers?
You're not.
Okay, there you go. So that was. You can go ahead.
And that's true. Okay, that's true. And I guess for me, it was having you always say, babe, why you can't come over here? And in my mind, again, I was giving you the time that I felt you needed with your son because you don't have him all the time like I do with my children. So that's what I was thinking. Like, that's y'all time to hang out, enjoy y'all week. And then it's hard during the work week. When you get off work, you go through this traffic, you get home, you got to check homework, you got to cook, you got to listen to your son, scream at him possibly. He's a teenager about getting off the game system, folding his clothes, doing laundry, putting stuff up. That wears a mother out.
We know, babe.
Right? Hello, where are my mothers at on this chat?
Baby, this ain't the single mom.
Okay, I'm gonna need a single mom.
But on the other hand, I'm not a single dad, but I was a parent over there by myself, and I would be tired.
I'm sure.
So if and Justin, it's a when you come to care about people, you sometimes want them in your space. So
I get it.
Justin, why can't you be? So I wouldn't want you to come over every day.
I know.
But maybe at least once a week.
Right. But it's okay now. We all live together.
Right, exactly.
All right, move on.
Exactly.
Next
question. And then Cheryl was talking about
we are tired. Right. Yes, and that is the truth, Cheryl. You right.
Right. Yeah. So what was I? You made me forget my
I don't know.
Thought. Right.
We had somebody's question. Oh, Cheryl, Lynn's question.
Right. About counseling.
Counseling.
Is it too soon? She said her and her guy needed counseling. Is it too soon? No, it's never too soon. Yeah, he was supposed to call me a while ago. I'll call him. Okay. So, in my opinion, it's never too soon to go to counseling. Unfortunately, and it is what it is, especially among us, we have this taboo thing about counseling.
I think counseling is okay. I think you should get it.
And matter of fact, I was going to say, because, we're getting married May of 19, I think we should go to premarital counseling.
Of course we will.
Yeah. Not that we even need it, but to me, preventative measures is better than a cure. Why not go? So, yeah. Cheryl, I don't think it's never too soon to go to counseling. I don't think there's necessarily any sign that anything is wrong. I look at counseling as more of you eating healthy. You may not have any type of disease, but so now you're not eating healthy. No, you still eat healthy to prevent you from going to the hospital from being diagnosed with something. So, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing's wrong with going to counseling. I believe in it. Yep. Therapy helps.
Most definitely. Teal says, I know I have the first one. I'm moving. That's why I haven't bought the second one.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all good. We thank you for the support. Well, he thanks you for the support.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, she bought you bought Lover. You didn't buy Dear Future Wife. That's all good.
That's all good.
Whenever you're able.
Yeah.
All right. So should we wrap it up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
All right.
Are we gonna have something to say?
No, I don't know. Well, I know I wanted to end because I also did. I'm not going to be long-winded about it. Compromise. It reminded me about.
She said, but we've only been in a relationship for a year. You got to talk more. maybe have you both tried to talk to each other to see what's making you feel like you both should go to counseling.
I would have to hear more in depth about it.
Yeah, what it is.
Maybe you can inbox me.
Right, because we're not counselors or anything. We can just go off our own experiences.
So I would say I would have to hear more.
Yeah, we would need to know more.
Feel free to inbox me for real.
You inbox him. He's good with this type of stuff.
But going back to, because you made me think of compromise.
Thank
you,
thanks,
Rob.
Robert.
That's my dude, Rob, right there.
Robert.
To all couples, that's dope. Thank you, friend.
Yes, it is. We try to be dope.
Not to, but what you were talking, what I was talking about you coming over, because compromise. You gotta. It's hard. I know you were tired, but I was just.
And I still I did compromise some days.
Some days.
Some days when I was like,
you just ain't gonna admit
that I was dog tired?
No, not that I was tired, but you still wanted me to come over. Okay. That's compromise. There were days
I think this chat is getting us in trouble.
Exactly. There were days I was tired, but I would get Justin, put him in the car.
Never too early for counseling, Robert. You're right. So someone on here said it's never too early for counseling.
Yeah. But yeah, so there were days I was tired, but I still put the coat on. Justin, let's go see Mr. Keisha in the morning.
You did. And we appreciate that.
Right. So,
and look at us today.
Exactly. You just ain't okay.
I'm good.
All right. Anywho.
Never too
what is your what's up, man? What is your chemistry grade? What do you be more specific?
Be more specific. What is that? What's your chemistry grade? What does that mean?
Chemistry grade.
A plus.
I'm gonna say, well, nothing's perfect.
So A, I mean, we're a B.
A minus.
A minus. I say just an A.
Because we're not perfect.
Oh, okay. So we're a B. A B. Let's be a B.
No.
Won't be a B.
A minus.
A minus. Okay.
All right.
A minus.
A minus. I think that's what she means. Yeah. If that's what you All right. Well.
His royal badness.
Okay. Yeah, that's my fam. That's my dude from Cleveland in the house. All right. Well, I want to thank the energy is beautiful. Coming from Amanda. Yeah, that's my dude.
Wow.
And I still have yet to meet your wife.
Yes, awesome. I believe in that.
I gotta make a trip to Cleveland. I gotta make room.
We are going to Cleveland.
Yeah, but that's like gonna be a quick trip. I'm talking about we gotta go up there for like maybe 2 days. Oh, There's so many acquaintances and friends I have not seen in years, including him. Okay. I was in a spoken word group with him way back. Just that's good people.
Good people.
Excellent artists too.
All right. We're gonna have to invite him to the wedding.
Yeah, there you go. So, all right, good people. Thanks for joining us. Whoever tuned in, thanks for the questions. Quan, thanks for chiming on in.
Perfect does not exist. You're right about that, Robert. Yep.
If you're looking for perfect, you're going to be looking for a long time. And then here comes this dude at the end of it. Say what's up, Amarion. Exactly.
Teenager.
She's been in the basement all this time. So, that's what's up. So, let's do. Here we go. And this guy right here. No. Marion.
What you got to say? Boomer! He's so silly.
I don't know where he came up with that.
George, you gotta say it.
I'm not saying that, man. Boomer!
He said they're gonna come. We will come there. All right, sounds good.
That's what's up, man.
Absolutely.
So, I got 3 books. Moist. That's the erotic book. That one is on Amazon. If you just look up George Lee Jr., Moist, or Echo Moist. Second book is Love Her. That's also on Amazon.
That's the book that brought us together.
That's the book that brought us together. And then my most recent book, Dear Future Wife.
That was written for me.
Right here.
Dedicated to me.
See? And actually, this was manifestation as well, because I actually spent about 2 years writing this book on Facebook before I even met her. And then now look.
Here I am.
There you go. All right. What's up, Kim?
Hey, Kim.
How did you all meet? We can answer this last question. This is a good question.
You can answer that. Good. Go. You got it.
Okay. Kim asks, hi, guys. How did you all meet and then decide you wanted to date? Really, Amaria?
Yeah, you can have one. Those are from my Weight Watchers freestyle. That's 7 points. Oh, my God.
It's real right here.
That's points for me. I only get 29 points a day. Oh, my God. Okay, sorry. Eat half of it.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay.
Kim says,
I'm sorry.
How did you all meet and then decide you wanted to date? Well, we met on Facebook. I used to post I used to post these posts, Dear Future Wife.
Well, before that, you met me. It was about the book, Love Her. Remember?
Yeah. She reached out to me on Facebook because she saw, January of 2016, because she saw my book and she was interested. How can I buy it? So I told her just, hit up the PayPal link. And because she was local, what I usually used to do was I used to have a job where I was off on Mondays, and I would deliver my books in person to save money on postage. So asked her where she worked. She said Chase. So I took the book up there. Just like she was saying earlier when I saw her, I'm like, oh, she's cute, but I wasn't really,
I was looking at my booty when I went in the bank to get that money to pay you for that book. You weren't looking at my butt.
I'm a man.
Okay.
I mean, but I wasn't like, ooh, I want to ask her out, but yeah, nice butt. So I'm going to look at the butt. I'm a man.
He was looking. He was checking.
Anyway.
Oh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. What you gonna and check up on it. I'm
really?
gonna get
we go take this little interlude.
Okay, sorry.
Little interlude. Okay. Was that our sponsor? So, she bought my book. So probably January 16th. Mm-hmm. So in April or late March, at this time that's when we went on our first date was April, baby.
Okay.
So I started posting funny Kim, excuse me. So I was posting my Dear Future Wife post. Mm-hmm. So there's one particular post, which one of the Dear Future Wife posts is in my book. She responded, "Thank you." I'm like, "Thank you." So I inboxed her. I was like, "So that's for you, right?" She was like, "Yeah, that's for me." I'm like, "All right, well, if you feel that's for you, then why don't you let me take you out?" And that was it.
And the rest is history.
Now I got the coughs. Wow. So that was We've been hanging out ever since. So we went on our first date at Adobe Gillis at Easton. Yeah. And that was it. And we dated all through the summer.
Sunday fun days.
And because she actually was what made us date. So we just started dating. Like we said earlier, she was dating somebody else. I was dating somebody else.
You had two girls you was dating.
I was dating other people. Two. And then by maybe July.
Yes, I had to yell at him. Those is my freestyle points. I gotta lose this weight for the sweat. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Rob, you can draw a picture of us. He said, "Can you draw a picture
Absolutely.
of us?" So we used to go to this concert. Yeah, well, it's over there. Okay. We used to go to this concert in the park at Easton every Wednesday, which we'll probably attend this summer. Mm-hmm. And we were sitting there, and I'm thinking to myself, now, I hadn't been out with anybody else in a month. I think it's been a while since you've been out with anybody else. So I looked at her and I said, "You know what? I haven't been out with anybody else. What about you?" She said, "No, it's been about a month for both of us." I'm like, "Well, we need to make this exclusive." Yeah.
I was just joking.
Truths come out. A lot of truths on this Facebook Live. Anyway, so we made it exclusive. That was August 3rd of 2016. There you go. So that's what's up. So Trey said we're hilarious. I know she's off the chain. Anyway, so that's that. So any last words, baby?
No, I'm tired.
She tired. Yeah.
Her bed's 9 o'clock.
Yep, her bedtime. What time is it?
It's 8:15.
Yeah, her bedtime is 9 o'clock. So it's about to be a wrap.
Yeah, so this is cool. Thanks.
See?
It wasn't too bad.
We'll do this weekly.
I don't know.
Always changes.
We got it.
See
how do people feel about it?
Okay. All right. Well, y'all let me know if y'all want us to do this weekly. We could talk about a different topic, take questions, have somebody chime in like my girl Quan did. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm all about that.
So again.
And we're not counselors. We just can tell you about our experience.
We might need counseling.
We might need counseling.
But we ain't counselors.
Right.
That's why. Boom.
Me?
Huh? Oh, man, you don't need counseling. Anyway, 3 books under my mouth. Tracy said next week. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. 3 books. Dear Future Wife, which you can hit me up on my Facebook page.
You gotta get his plug in.
Yep.
DJ Frost, we about to call you in a second. I'm about to call you, man.
Because I was looking for your call at like 6ish.
Yep. DJ Frost, just keep interrupting. He coming.
I'm coming. That's my dude.
I know he cool.
So yeah, so that's that. So Dear Future Wife, you can hit me up on my Facebook page for that. Mm-hmm. Lover and Moist are both on Amazon. So all right, love you, babe.
I love you too, Georgie.
All right, love y'all, and we will holler at y'all.
Yes, absolutely.
Cheryl, make sure you hit me up in the inbox with that question. All right.
Yes, inbox. Yeah, inbox him, not me, because he's good with words. He's very, very good with words. I'm good with words too, but he's a little bit better.
Okay.
He's a little bit better. So, that is so nice. So happy for you, both of you. No, we want. That's what we're about. Giving people hope.
Share your story.
Inspiration. Share your story. Share your experiences. So that's what we're trying to do.
Amen.
And I just wish everybody love and success. I love love. I love any type of love, but of course I love Black love more than anything. But I'm all about it, and I'm very blessed and thankful to have found my partner. He's a great guy. So I just want that for everybody. All my girls out there. All right. Peace, love, and blessings. Love and stay tuned for Imperfectly Perfect, the Lees 2019. We're coming.
All right.
Imperfectly Perfect. Peace.
Peace.
Here. You said water?